The 844 system of education has over the years come under sharp criticism as an arrangement that continuously churns out unskilled graduates who cannot compete in the labor market. And education experts have constantly poked holes into the structure, terming it an exam-based scheme that does not take into account competence in co-curriculum subjects such as music, drama and theatre, among others. The National Conference on Curriculum Reforms kicked off today with a view to right these shortcomings. Led by Professor Harry Khan, the experts want speedy reform to realign the education sector to conform to the demands of the changing labor market.
But with the time, that aspect of practical, part of it was lost. Remember, we had home science, we had agriculture and all these very well thought curriculum, but it was lost somewhere. We went back to this purely academic kind of education. And it is not serving our country at this particular age. Go to the villages, you find everybody is educated. If you go to a place like Malaysia, you'll find the level of education is very low, the academics. But when it comes now to practical part of it, they are far ahead because the education is serving the immediate need. This is what the country is looking forward to.
We needed to have an education curriculum content which will at least address the needs of the current century.
The experts enumerated the current disintegration of state-based education departments such as TSC, KICD in the country, lack of motivation among teachers and infrastructure as stumbling blocks in the venture.
The roles of the various stakeholders must be reviewed so we know exactly what KICD is doing. You heard today the National Examination Council has a very different role from what they are doing today. We also need to relook at the Teacher Service Commission so that the SCAC, the Quality Assurance Body, the new school audit body, the role has also changed from auditing money to auditing systems. And therefore, its new role, TSC and SCAC, need to be reviewed and harmonized. But more important, because of decentralization, we need to decentralize authority so that the county directors of education have more power, they are more authoritative. So when they walk to a school, they shake it the way the cabinet secretary does.
And especially the teacher component must come out very clearly, that the teacher who is going to address the issues of implementing a new curriculum design, are they motivated to carry out the old work? So these are the issues which are very, very important. And at the same time, the learning environment.
Deputy President William Ruto reiterated government's commitment in the realization of the new curriculum, insisting that the new approach will transform the country's productivity.
There is a direct link between the content of our education and the socio-economic status of our country. We need a curriculum that competes with other countries. Korea, for example, Japan, the United States, maybe China. That is the scale of our task. That is how high we must aim.
Education CS Dr. Fred Matiang'i says they will involve all stakeholders in the process.
The ministry is going to collate all the data and information that we have received through the needs assessment, and then we'll begin the actual work of designing a new curriculum for Kenya that will take another 2 months or so. We will do this consultatively, and we will also, Your Excellency, take on board the contributions that have been made by previous previous task forces, the David Koech task force, the Douglas Odhiambo task force, and previous other activities that have happened towards our curriculum in the country.
The new curriculum proposes the use of ICT, assessment-based evaluation, skill-based subjects, and student-centered approach. Lynace Mwashighadi for Channel 1 News.